What is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie here. I hope you guys are enjoying Puppy Playtime. If you've already played it, you can check out my Chapter 2 playthrough. Link will be up in the cards. I've also posted small clips so you can jump to the clips that you want to see my reaction of. But today I wanted to talk about Puppy Playtime Chapter 3. The ending of Puppy Playtime Chapter 2 is very weird. A lot of people are saying, what the heck was that? But after playing it a couple times myself and then going back and seeing their ending even more, it's actually pretty solid ending. Without wasting any more time, boys, let us jump into it. And before we begin, if you're buying any Puppy Playtime merch, use my link in the description. You'll get 10% off when you use the code SMACK10 at checkout. Even if you don't have anything to buy, just go to the link in the description and check it out for yourself. You'll find something and use the code SMACK10 for 10% off at checkout. Now let's just jump to the video. So first things first, let's actually take a look at the teaser itself, what's going on in the teaser, and then come back to it. So in the ending, we finally beat Mommy Long Legs, right? We escape it and we use the train. Now this train was being hyped up before Chapter 2 even dropped, that we'll use this train to escape this whole area of Playtime Company. Not a Playtime Company as a whole, but like Playtime Company's this specific area. And the way Poppy was set up throughout this chapter was insane. I was intrigued. She was giving this I'm a good person vibe, I'm here to help you vibe, I'm your friend vibe, and Mommy Long Legs hurting her, capturing her was also like a nail in the coffin for us to feel like, hey, Poppy is actually a good person, she's a good character. Now let's dial it a little bit further. Stella, one of the employees at Playtime Company, we have theorized that, she is Puppy Playtime herself. In Chapter 2, there is this room, very beginning of Chapter 2, when you exit Ludwig, the main creator, his room, there's a pipe there. When you cross that pipe and you use that pipe, you exit and enter into another side of the Playtime Company. It's the secret area. In there are 5 names. One of them has been you can't see, you can't make up. We don't know what's going on with the 5th name, but there are 4 names that you can read. We're not going to talk about the 2, that is for a separate video, but the last 2 we're going to talk about is Ludwig and Stella. What's interesting is that Stella was promoted big time. Her empathy with the kids, or sympathy, or whatever you want to call it, her having this inner child whilst she is an adult, her being creative, her mind full of imagination and exploration and whatnot, really helped her position in the company. And that's what we saw in the Playtime Chapter 2, where musical memory, Whack-a-Huggy, PJ Pug a pillar boss, that was lame. Why am I talking about Stella? You guys might be wondering, because she is an integral part of who Poppy is, and ending is an integral part of what this whole Puppy Playtime game as a whole, as a franchise. So in the end, Poppy is going on about how she thanks us for helping her escape. She was stuck in that cage for too long, we helped her, and she's implying that Mommy Long Legs or someone else who does not like her put her in the cage because they're afraid of all the things that she's capable of. She's smart and whatnot. And this is why she doesn't want to let us go. We were trying to escape, she turned the train, and now we're going to the other side of the Playtime Company. Everything cool? Great. What's interesting here, this happens. A lot of people are not talking about it, but she herself was interrupted.
You're capable. We will. What?
Wait a second, something happened. As she was going on about that monologue about how, she wants to do things right, terrible things have happened with our help, she was interrupted. And then we lost control of the train. And now we're going deep into the Playtime Company. What's crazy is that I wanted to go to the theater and the innovation, but that is so Chapter 1 at this point. So what happens is that the train crashes and we see this, the Playcare. Playcare is next in Chapter 3. This is just like Daycare from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, but it's like Playcare. Mommy Long Legs is gone, sure. Puppy Playtime is still out there, the big threat. This game suffers from one big threat. Could it be the prototype that was seen literally with our own very eyes, picking up the remains of Mommy Long Legs? Could it be that same prototype who was very aggressive that was revealed to be Experiment 1006? It could be the main villain. We'll talk about him in a separate video, but coming back to the Playcare in Chapter 3, Chapter 3 is going to be all about Playcare. Now, we've seen the orphan initiative that Playtime Company has taken and how they use those innocent orphan kids and transform them and use their innocence to transform them into these toys, innocent robotic toys, or most specifically obedient orphan innocent robotic toys. BoogieBot is a big example. One of his voice lines literally says that I was just a kid on the street or something like that. I have a separate video explaining all the toys' backstories for what I've learned in Chapter 2, but just know they're dark. But anyways, the Playcare is going to be the crucial portion of the entire game. This is where we learn everything about the orphans. This is the portion, and this is going to be the chapter that dives deep properly into the orphan side of Playtime Company. We've seen the Dudu Ludwig using poppy flower, literally poppy flower, and making these toys come to life. Like I said, I have videos planned for story explanation and whatnot, so make sure you subscribe and notifications on. But chapter 3 is going to be all about orphans. It's gonna be Playtime Company's involvement with orphans, how they were being used in experiments, and this could make for a very nasty and darkest chapter yet in Puppy Playtime. What's fascinating is that not a single monster, not a single character is teased for chapter 3 other than the main antagonist villain, Prototype, which I believe to be the main antagonist of the whole game. This game was suffering literally from a main antagonist. At first we thought it's Poppy, but it's not Poppy. There's some other character at play here. So what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? Do you think chapter 3 is going to be about Prototype? Or do you think he is the main antagonist of this all? And who do you think Prototype is? Because I have some theories on who Prototype is. Make sure to subscribe, notifications on, follow me, SmackNPie, and I'll see you in the next one.